Not sure what's going on, but I am not in focus at all.
Sorry, my chair broke.
Oh no.
The a w the frame broke. So like basically when I lean back, it's the square frame of the whole chair is like snapped, so I can no longer lean back.
Oh no. Eli, Sam's chair broke. Do you see it? Say, oh no. Oh no.
Oh.
Can you say hi, Sam? Can
Hello.
you tell Sam about your haircut?
I don't hear nothing.
Haircut. Okay.
Hello.
Um, um, I see him. I see
Hello.
him. I see him. I see him. I see
Hello.
him.
Hello.
I see him. I see him. I see him. I see him.
Hello.
Yeah. He was talking to you nonstop on our flight.
Oh,
You just don't know it. He had his calculator that is also his phone. Um,
yeah.
but he kept calling you and filling you in on the flight and everything that was going on. Not sure what's happening with Keith. He's on here. Oh, there he is.
There we go.
Heyo.
Yeah, it keeps crashing.
Oh no.
I couldn't even
Okay, can
join
you tell
before it crashed
everybody?
this time.
Can you tell everybody Happy New Year?
No.
Happy New
Yeah,
Year,
Happy New Year,
everybody.
Eli.
Yeah.
Yay. Yay.
He's munching on the mic.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Okay, tell everybody say, see you later.
Here we go.
See ya.
Later, boy.
Okay, knock on the door and mommy let you in. All right. What's up, everybody?
What's up, gamers?
Nothing much. Welcome back. Hope everyone had a happy holiday.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
Happy holiday, uh, and happy New Year, and welcome to episode 45 of Hexproof from Ward. This is our New Year's Day special. So you've spent Thanksgiving with us. You've spent Christmas Day. Now you've got us on New Year's Day. How'd you get so lucky? I don't know.
Brum, brum, brum.
But anyway,
Mhm.
what do you guys want to talk about in this new year?
Uh,
Anything big you want to talk about?
do we want to kind of jump into magic stuff first?
Sure, you want to talk about magic on this podcast? Let's
I
do it.
mean, I know it's a little crazy, but I'm feeling silly today.
Let's do it.
Okay, so of the sets coming out this year, which one are you most excited for?
Hmm, heavy hitters right here. Um, let's
Definitely
see.
Lorwyn, first of all.
Okay, yeah. What are you excited about Lorwyn for?
I just want to see more reveals. I mean, it's only a couple weeks till it just officially drops, right?
Yeah,
January 23rd?
Hmm.
I like that Sam chased the note for that delivery. It's the 23rd, my lord.
Oh, I
I
got an email from it earlier. It could be the 26th or 23rd. I can't remember.
Oh, anyone doing the draft?
it's 23rd. Um, maybe.
I
I
don't
am
know.
for sure. I'll be at
I
Moonshot on that Saturday. So
yeah,
Mm.
I just had a hard time last time at Moonshot with the time
yeah,
management was the issue that I had. So I may try and play around here or may get the draft box that you do with friends and maybe try and do one locally if people want to try and come play. Um, I think without knowing anything about it, I think I'm looking forward to Reality Fracture. Um,
Stole it from me.
yeah. Uh, Reality Fracture just because I have an idea as to what I think it is, and it's probably not it, but we've guessed a couple things for the future, so what's guessing one more, So
Yeah.
that's the set I'm looking forward
Was
to.
was that the like color swap planeswalkers, or is that also Lorwyn somehow?
Lorwyn has some color swap planeswalkers from what I've seen. It looks like there's an all white Liliana,
Yeah. Okay.
and then some other things going on. So, um, I'm excited to see what happens on Lorwyn. I'm excited to see what happens in Strixhaven. But for some reason, inside of me, deep down inside, Reality Fracture is scratching an itch that I have. And
Yeah. Last set of the year, I think.
Yeah, I
no, that's
wonder.
Could
Star
be
Trek.
big. Oh,
Okay.
Star
poop.
Trek's the last one.
All right, so then how about we do our best guess at what real also real quick, I will shout out Strixhaven, returning to Strixhaven. I built a Uncle Iroh Grand Lotus deck, so just the more lessons I have access to, I'm
Oh
pretty
yeah.
excited about for selfish reasons.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that Grand Lotus deck is silly powerful. You fill your graveyard and you just spell sling like no one's business. It scratches the uh Teamer Johnny combo in me very nicely. You guys haven't played against it yet, but I can't wait to bring it to you.
No, I can't wait for it to hit me right in the face with all your lessons. Teach me a lesson with your lesson deck, Josh.
Does it give everything flashback?
Yeah, it
Every
gives
instant sorcery?
on your turn, every instant sorcery gets flashback, and then lessons have flashback one, just one colorless. So then you have like one instant sorcery cost reducer. Then every lesson in your graveyard is free to cast on your turn.
Sheesh.
That's gonna be nuts.
Hmm.
Also, shout out to everybody wearing t-shirts, and then I'm in a fluffy MTG Sherpa. It
Swag.
is like I don't know, like 40 degrees out in the garage. So I'm
Yeah, the
jealous
wind is
of you
crazy.
folks. It went from 60 degrees to 10 degrees. How do we do that?
Yeah,
Speaking
I
of
know.
reality fracture,
Yeah,
absolutely
yeah.
ridiculous.
Oh
That's
no,
how
Welcome to
people get
Indiana.
sick.
I hate it.
I'm not wearing a shirt. This is just two straps of fabric over my shoulders
Is it
to
a
make you
is it
think
a
I'm wearing a shirt.
is it a dicky? Is it a necklace dicky?
Yeah, it's like actually I have like nipple clamps holding this like cloth together over my shoulders. You just can't tell in the Zoom meeting.
I like it.
Yeah.
Or it could have been like one of those things you put over during when you're getting your hair cut.
Yeah. Well, Lord knows I'm
Hey,
familiar with those, Nathan.
yeah, for your you go and get beard trims. Okay, so we wanted to guesses for reality fracture. Is that what we're doing? Before we
Yeah,
get
let's
too
do that.
far off topic.
Yeah.
Keith, what are your guesses? What do you think? What do you think is going to get fractured?
Well, I haven't thought about it too much, but probably like some Avengers Endgame scenario where just everyone comes in. I don't know.
Oh,
All the other multiversal planes. I have no clue. Could
so
be
like
anything.
another mom type of thing where you've got all
Maybe.
the planes
I
playing
don't
together.
yeah, I haven't given it much thought yet, so that's what I've got.
Okay, Josh, what do you think?
I'm thinking it will be a set for a mass in universification of the Universes Beyond cards. I think
Yeah.
they'll do it all in one big lump sum to get the Beyond cards into in-universe IP. They'll essentially do what they did with through the Omen Path for the Spider-Man set on Arena, but for all the cards, and they'll just push them all through there, and you'll have nice, clean Magic IPs for all of those cards now.
They definitely need to play catch up a little bit.
Yeah. Sam, what do you think?
I've got two.
Okay.
One that nobody's gonna like. I think it has to do with oh, what's her name? Stuck in the Moon. Eldrazi. Think of the name for me.
Emrakul?
There we go.
Lisa.
I think something's gonna happen to where she'll break out because she's the reason why she put herself in the prison. So maybe that has to do something. Or it could be we get subtle hints from the Lorwyn set of people traveling through the Omen paths, ending up in different planes of existence. I would think that maybe that too many Omen paths are going to be used at once, and it's going to cause a fracture among it.
Hmm.
And I'm going to start thinking maybe more and more reality is going to start meshing into one.
Yeah. Uh, I think it's going to be the Magic the Gathering Multiverse of Madness, where
And
everything
maybe
just, yeah,
something from far out. Nicol Bolas is going to be the problem for because he's always a problem.
yeah,
Who knows?
yeah. I think we're going to have what Josh is saying, we're going to have a whole bunch of brand new stuff make its way in. We're going to have an alternate reality of just all these creatures being in places they shouldn't be. And then it's going to be kind of like a Duskmorn type thing where everybody's brain's breaking and all of the worst things that you can think of is happening in places where it shouldn't have happened. And I think we're going to see quite a bit of craziness get loose in that
Yeah.
kind of.
What?
So you're
Maybe a new
thinking,
age plane shift.
yeah, so like you're
Yeah.
thinking it's like they're going to use that story uh to turn Universes Beyond stuff into Magic IP.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Okay.
think so. I think that's going to be their way of like making that multiverse of madness where everybody's like, well, this can't happen, this can't happen, and they're going to be like, well, it did, and this is how it happened. Um, so I think we all have a really good idea as to what it's going to be, and hopefully we're right because that would make the most sense in my opinion for a for a set that has that name and a set that has that just the I see you, Keith. Hold on one second. Um, the font that was used for it is like very, very close to the Duskmorn font, and in my opinion, Duskmorn is like a fever dream, well, like a fever nightmare, more so. And then Reality Fracture is just going to be another type of like lucid dreaming. Go ahead, Keith.
And go back to like what the omen paths or the gates, whatever the heck they're called. Maybe they're malfunctioning, and then you combine like two or more planes into one. So you have like a Zendikar, and then whatever Strixhaven's plane's called. Just like
Mhm.
combined planes and like multiple sets of combined planes. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sort of a mishmash.
And it could be Jace's fault. We haven't seen him much since Outlaws,
Always,
and
always central to the plot.
Hmm.
maybe his mind finally breaks.
Yeah, what would be some cool planar combos?
Like smushing two planes together.
Yeah, I can only
Uh,
think of Zendikar because of the like floating
uh, I think, uh, I
like
think, uh,
Pandora-esque architecture.
I
I
mean, Zendikar
think,
and Ikoria would go together like meat and potatoes. Go ahead, Josh.
I think, I think Cow Time and Neon Dynasty. Now we have Cyberpunk Vikings.
Ooh,
That would be
that'd be
fun, except
sick.
Sam hates Cyberpunk.
No, no.
No, I
Oh,
didn't like what they
no.
did with Kamigawa. That's just
Oh,
me. I don't
oh.
mind if it's cyberpunk. It was just be something
Uh,
else.
what's your knee-jerk reaction to Cyberpunk Vikings?
Fine with that.
Okay,
Bana, ba, bana,
right
ba,
on.
bana, ba,
Yeah,
bana.
just gonna turn everything into space wolves.
That
Yeah,
could be cool.
I think it's interesting that we see
Ooh, great colors.
Liliana talked about on Lorwyn, and then we go to Strixhaven after that. You know, after we go to see all the Ninja Turtles. Uh, but so we've got like where Liliana's been teaching after Liliana checks out Lorwyn. So it's like, and if you've been reading the stories that have come out of Lorwyn, it's kind of like all of the what's being talked about is just being taught in the classroom as to what's going on and everything like that. So it's kind of interesting to see that it all kind of leads to Strixhaven, um, and finding out the secrets of Strixhaven. Um,
I'm hoping on that account, I'm really hoping Limdul makes an appearance. I'm really banking on that, which is the
yeah,
Raven Man.
Back. Back
Yeah.
For
from the
anybody who
dead.
hasn't seen episodes, what I've talked about multiple times.
Yeah, well, the Lorwyn lore so far is there's students from Strixhaven like exploring it.
Yeah.
They dropped a whole bunch of blogs and like stories for that a few weeks ago now.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun to read. If you haven't read it, read it. Catch up. It's a good time.
And
All
if you
right.
don't know how to read, get hooked on phonics.
Yeah.
Hey, you can listen to the pages if you want to, the lore pages, I think.
Yeah, you can.
It's like a little podcast thing.
So green players, you have an option now.
Yeah. All right. So here's a fun thing. Um, what decks are you bringing with you in the new year, and which decks are you leaving behind? Keith,
I don't know. I
you
haven't.
go second. Josh.
Okay, great.
Hey, Keith, shut up. Josh is talking. No. I mean, recency bias. I think uh, Pia Nalar, chief mechanist, is absolutely going with me into the new year. That was like a late in the year discovery of the secondary commander from the Aether Drift Energy Precon. Absolutely love making blimps and fine-tuning that one to be even nastier. So that one's absolutely coming with me into the future. There are some commanders that I just don't really find myself reaching for that I need to do something with. I have the just for nostalgia, I've kept the Kalia of the Vast precon as a precon, but that precon's god awful. Like has a it's just horrendous. It has like it's supposed to be angels, dragons, demons, and there's like a bunch of random things that aren't angels, dragons, nor demons. It's not super synergistic. So I might actually take her apart and actually build something more uh more gassed up.
Nice. Sam.
I've got two that's being currently brewed. We've got Aslask, the Swelling Scourge Eldrazi, but it's not going to be Eldrazi focused. It's going to be a Wooburg experience deck.
Ooh.
There will be some Eldrazi cards in there, but mostly making tokens and stuff like that because kind of have to.
Okay.
So far, it is going to be bracket 4. So we'll see how that goes. My other one is going to be Jaws.
That'll be
It's gonna
fun.
it'd
Ooh.
be my first mono red deck, and it slaps so far.
That'll be fun.
What I'm leaving behind is my Eldrazi deck. I'm tearing that apart,
Okay.
and my Yidris.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Keith, what you got, buddy?
I don't
And
know. Probably leaving.
you don't have to take decks apart if you don't want to. That's okay.
I'm probably leaving most of them behind except for my red deck because I want to like pivot to make it more aggro like it should be. And I already have a couple ideas for other ones, but I was gonna say something else. Poop.
Are we gonna get your IRL Mendicant deck in
Oh, I don't know.
2026?
I did mention that previously. Maybe. I saw it
Be a
was
fun one.
like the most popular commander from Aether Drift that came out, so I'm like, I don't know.
No,
Are you
don't.
someone who doesn't you want to be
Sort of. I
a little
like
special?
uncommon, like
Yeah.
unique commanders, even though it's cool, but it does like token copies, and I kind of put token copies in like every deck I do. So,
Well,
and
I mean,
plus
like
it's
that.
blue. I need to
Yeah.
stay away from blue.
Yeah.
If it's not broke, why fix it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, then one thing I wanted to mention real quick, for Sam, are you familiar with the card, Etheric Amplifier?
Yes, that's going to be in the Aslast deck.
Perfect. Yeah, because it's in the energy precon. It's like there's something that doubles counters on players. Uh, uh,
Just a little tidbit for anybody that wants to know. I've built it to where I can get at least 1,000 experience by turn 5. Needless to
Whoa.
say, with that type of experience, you can do whatever you want.
yeah.
Nice.
One more thing. I wanted to do one deck with a Planeswalker as a commander,
Okay.
and then probably finish all of like my mono colored decks or something.
Yeah, that'd be
I don't know.
sweet.
I
But
committed
how's
an atrocity by helping somebody build a mono blue deck, so that's on my things that I've done. I've
wow.
committed an
Who's
atrocity.
who's the commander of that one?
Talrand,
Talrand.
Makes the
Sky,
Nice.
Drakes.
yeah, the Sky Summoner. Yeah,
You
Nice.
can make a nasty Talrand deck on a budget too. Just like, hey, here's a for uh one drop instant sorceries, you get a Drake, so you get a 2/2 flyer for one CMC on repeat. Yeah, you can that can get nasty real quick. Then also there's the mythic from Aether Drift, cycling back to there, who whenever a flying creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you can draw a card. So there's never been a better time to build a
I
budget Drake deck.
just I don't like mono blue.
Well,
I don't like Drake at all. Not a Drake
Eh,
fan. But
better not
just
catch him
me.
near the cell block, right?
Right.
Okay.
What's up, Keith?
Ugh. I lost it. Forget about it.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay.
Rip.
Uh, I'm gonna be leaving behind a couple decks. So my Vials of Fish deck, which is my
Oh,
Thrasios and Vial Smasher deck. That one's going away. I just don't play it very often. Um, yeah. That one, probably my What If deck. It was a lot of fun. I just it's another one that I built and just don't play, and I need to get the cards out. Um, I think one that I was building, um, is Krinko. Um,
been
but
play testing against that. It's gnarly.
yeah. But I want to kind of fix it up and make it not monocolor. So, um, there's some white that I want to splash in there, so I have to find a new way to do that. So, but I also have multiple versions of that Krenko, so I could make another deck with Krenko in it and do some ridiculousness. And then another deck that I was wanting to build is you guys are gonna hate this. I want to build a different Nekusar deck. So I want to have two Nekusar decks. Thank you. Big shout out to Sam for winning a sweet Eddie uh, Nekusar and letting me uh, take care of it. So I'm gonna put that to good use and build a second Nekusar deck. That'll be way different than the first Nekusar deck. Um,
Are you gonna
Still gonna
make
be
it
very
bracket of four?
painful. I doubt it.
Okay.
I don't know, because not a lot of people play that high, so I'd rather not play that high if I don't have to. But so we'll see. That's what I'm brewing. Um,
Keith
yeah,
has something to say.
yeah. I was just gonna add on, but I'll start doing budget decks because it gives me less of an excuse to not buy the deck. I'll at least start out budget and then, endlessly tune it like I tried to do.
and don't forget you've got all of us that have a crap ton of singles and stuff
Yippee.
like
Oh,
that
how
too.
about
So
actually build a cube instead of talking about it?
that would be cool. Yeah, I'd be down. Just
I just,
just send that list, and then we could all like kind of
yeah,
work together on it and
just,
see what cards we have and
yeah,
don't
combing
have.
through Cube Cobra is kind of hard and then tracking cards for that.
Your goal, Keith, is to have two new commander decks before the trip.
I already know one. Yeah, I could probably do that.
Yeah,
Probably
that'll
not
be
like
fun.
something high powered, but whatever, just something fun to play.
So speaking of goals, what are some goals that you have, maybe for the podcast, or you have for yourself playing Magic, or you have for yourself personal for this year? We don't have to get too personal. That's
Save
okay.
money.
But yeah,
With Magic, impossible.
Yeah.
yeah,
I think one personal goal for like magic related just to be get organize my collection a little bit better, like get my bulk separated by card type and stuff like that a little bit better so I can actually find things. And then for the podcast wise, or continue to push different ideas. I shot uh, a
You shot a guy.
I shot a guy to death.
I don't think we
Uh,
can put that in the podcast.
Mother. Ooh. So, but yeah, I pitched a few ideas to uh, Nathan to try to maybe try out on the podcast. That might be a fun change of pace and just do
Toothpaste.
stuff like that. Also, want to do more 1 in the 99. I had a lot of fun with the first 13 or so I made of those. So
Oh yeah.
getting a few more of those going. Some of the weird cards I found that you guys are always wondering, like, why did I put that in there? And then it works well. And then I feel like
Yeah.
then I can tell everyone about it.
Yeah. Sweet. I'll go. Um, so I would for the podcast I'd like to get at least one sponsor. That's a real sponsor at least. Even if it's just for one episode, I think it'd be sweet. Um, I think if we could grow the audience a little bit,
Yeah.
and get up our numbers per episode, like views per episode, that would be awesome. I'm gonna work on getting us a Facebook and stuff like that to kind of grow our audiences and different parts of social media. Um, so that's one thing I'm working on. Um, and then I started a new diet today. So
Heck yeah.
that's gonna be a fun thing. Had a little scare about a hernia, and the doctor was like, instead of surgery, let's try something else. So um, we're trying a new diet with drinking a ton of water, starting off the day with Metamucil every morning. So just knocking out 2 glasses of awesomeness at the very beginning of the day, working out every day, and trying to make that go away without surgery. So uh, we'll see how that goes.
Then you say it was like
Yeah.
a Mediterranean.
Yeah, Mediterranean diet.
Mediterrano.
It's a bad day to be olive oil. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, you better watch out. If you're olive oil, a nut, or a fish, you better watch out. Um, and then, doing this podcast, I've been reached out about doing some media for some other people. We lost Keith.
Yep,
Um,
I'm back.
so hopefully I can, balance doing that and this and some other stuff, Uh, I was elected the president of our union for um, our union of the International Association of Firefighters for the department that I'm at. So I'm excited for that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that'll be fun. So seeing what I can do for the guys and gal in our union and making sure that everybody uh, gets out what they're putting in, and then being the chair of the Young Alumni Council at Ball State, just trying to keep everybody happy and making sure that the young folks have their voices heard, um, you know, and get up at that big folks table and have a good time. So those are some of my goals for 2026, both for podcast and personal. So what you got, Sam?
I, well, before I say something, I think it would be somewhat hilarious if you had, I know it's a serious thing, but like an anti-burn campaign for the union. And they don't realize you're talking about anti-burn for Magic, but
Oh,
that's a be a weird plug.
yeah, yeah.
Uh, what I've got planned is I've already talked to you, Nathan, about it, but I've been selling cards and throwing in. I've got some stickers now, but putting those stickers in the envelopes, sending them out so people are like, oh, hey, what's this? Um, trying to broadcast it more, like among the Discord groups that I'm in, trying to put that name out there and do more with it. I'm gonna try to. I know this is gonna sound crazy. I'm gonna try to build a modern deck for the Las Vegas trip to compete in the Secret Lair event.
Nice.
Probably won't go far, but we'll see how that goes. Um, oh yeah, and just see what I can do on my end.
Perfect.
Yippee. Well, I'm interested. I've been very poor with money, and I haven't built like any magic decks or anything recently. So, like I said, I want to start budgeting and actually building and playing.
I
I'd
think
like
you're
to,
growing something on your
yeah,
face.
it's my kitty right in front of me.
It's like perfectly putting her tail all over your face.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Like to play other formats and, maybe become a local at my game store. Just get down there and play every week because as it is now, I play like once every 2 or 3 months every time somebody wants to meet up, and that's pretty much it. And I don't even touch my cards in between any of that. So I guess be more diligent.
Yeah, let's rack up spell table.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to buy another attachment thing for that.
I think it would be cool to like do a spell table but over Zoom. That way we can record it and get out some gameplay episodes.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah, we could do
Just
that.
saying. Just saying.
Yeah,
Let's figure
I'm
that
here for
out.
it. Yeah, I'm
There
here for
are
it.
Gameplay
some decks
videos
that
in
cannot be played on spell
2026?
table. I will say that.
What?
Yeah,
Gameplay.
yeah, just yeah, keep theft to a minimum, and we'll call it a day. Um, so this is my theft and copyrighted music deck. So gonna run this live on YouTube. No.
Yeah. Uh-oh, Keith, you're muted.
Yeah. She's rubbing all over the mic.
Oh,
Oh.
was that a pun like Mew? Tid?
All
Okay,
right.
whiny.
So we got all of our goals out here. We already talked about that. We already talked about that. Does anybody else have anything that they want to talk about while I leave for just a second? I'll be right
No.
back.
Okay.
Well, I imagine it's something that, what we always talk about that I know that Josh brings up every time that Nathan walks away.
Yeah, so how are we going to make sure that we sabotage uh, his new Nekusar deck that he's building? And so there's the um it'd be bracket 3, but we can make it so that your opponents can't draw more than one card each turn,
There we go.
and
Well,
We'll
I
draw
think
somebody
that
would
one
have to
for
have Narset part or avail. Oh, I'm sorry.
yep. Yeah, so anyway, I was thinking about putting a part in my hair whenever Sam brought that. But yeah, anyway, yeah, but welcome back, Nathan.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Damn glad to be here. All right, what else do we want to talk about for this big New Year's Day episode?
It's a year of the
Maybe
Crickets.
horse.
predictions. Any predictions for 2026? Maybe things that would get banned or unbanned or put onto different brackets.
Well, I
Hmm.
think everybody wants to see Jeweled Lotus unbanned.
Yes, everyone named Sam Case would like to see
But,
Jeweled Lotus unbanned.
you
Only
know,
just for a few days, just so I can sell it.
You know what I want to see? I want to see more Godzilla cards. Okay, that's what I want to see in
Yes.
2020.
what made you think about that, Nathan? What made you think about that?
I don't know. Maybe the Gundam poster behind you.
Okay.
God, it's so beautiful. So
Yeah.
beautiful.
Mhm. That's
No,
yeah.
I think if we could get more pirates unbanned, I mean, come on. Just unban all the pirates.
Hull Breacher.
Um, yeah,
I
we
mean,
can't.
Yeah.
Merfolk are coming
I want
back.
I want to use
Make
mine.
Merfolk are coming back. I mean,
If we unban Hull Breacher, then we need to unban Dockside.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Every pirate unbanned. Stop making them walk the plank. Stop keeping them in the little thing that they put their head and their hands through. I can't remember what it's
Stockade.
called. Get them out of the stockade. Put them in your decks. Play with them. Play with all your cards. No
Yeah,
more
just make
banned list. Just play with every card.
More
yep.
baneless.
Make them game changer. Then maybe have like extreme game changers where they're like
Yes,
straight to CEDH.
exactly.
But
You
we
gave
need
us the brackets. You give us mega game changers. We put in one. That's it. Instead of being able to use a handful of them,
yeah.
you used it.
Black Lotus mega game changer
Yeah.
used in CEDH.
Black Lotus is a mind blower. If you have that in your deck, that's not
Yeah,
just a game changer. That's a mind blower.
yeah,
Also,
just
financial ruin, depending on how you got it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
There is Ben Bateman's giving one away. I can't remember when that ends, but he's giving a Black Lotus away. So pretty crazy. Um, Yeah. So there's that. Um, yeah. Any more guesses for 2026?
Okay. Prediction
Post
what? Yeah, go ahead.
post your craziest secret lair predictions.
Craziest secret layer predictions.
Do you think Monster Hunter will finally come out?
Absolutely. And then I think they might actually have some mechanically unique cards. I don't think they're going to do the battles, but I would like to do where
No,
if you
that would be
complete a
cool.
battle and you get an OP equipment for it, which I think would be the most flavorful way of doing it. That's a lot of strep things to work through, and it's not particularly powerful, but flavor wise. But I do
That or
think
Yeah.
just
we'll have
killing the monster and you transform it into equipment.
yes, or yeah. So
And
like
you have to gift it to the player that kills the creature.
so just have like undercosted monsters, and then you have to gift the equipment too.
Yep.
Uh,
So if you self-destroy your creature, you get the equipment.
yeah, like the Sky Thief would just be great for that. Then you just like steal it right back. So artifact theft would be pretty choice with that. But yeah, so I think Monster Hunter's happening for sure. They already have the like Godzilla access to some Godzilla IP. I don't think Nathan's could be too off base with that. Uh, Also, we're heavily into the Paramount, like, uh, no, is it Paramount? No. Anyway, we have
Capcom?
like Capcom. Well, we have Capcom, and we have Marvel. So like Marvel versus Capcom, could absolutely be a secret layer.
I think that'd be
That'd be
Uh,
sweet.
cool.
yeah. Um,
I,
so I think Marvel versus Capcom is probably my guess. My calling it from here, 2026 prediction: Marvel versus Capcom as a secret layer.
Hmm.
Nice.
They've done Street Fighter. Have they done Tekken? I know that's not Capcom,
no, they
but
have
I
not
was
done
curious.
Tekken, I don't think. I think the only fighting IP they did was Street Fighter.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think Tekken's Konami
That sounds right.
because they also have Soul Calibur, which would be a great way to get some fun equipment. But I think that's also Konami, so I don't
Man,
think they
I
have
would
the
I
access to
would
that.
love Soul Calibur so much. Like it would fit in so well with Magic, like it's not even funny. I wasn't even thinking about it, but once you said it, I was like, "Oh, that's a
Just
good call right there."
uh, Voldo double strikes, and one of the strikes is with his cod piece.
Yes. Yeah. Man. I think a hilarious one would be like a Smash Brothers. Like,
Nintendo will never, ever give
Yeah.
Magic the
Yeah.
no, like they are so like pearl clutchy with their IP. They they would
They are now making it to where they can brick the Switch 2s if someone does something they're not supposed to. So, yeah, you think that we're just going to be able to use any of their IPs? Come on.
I don't know.
Yeah, they're so protective of their IPs that when the Switch 2 launched, there's a tutorial and they didn't even give it to you for free. They put so much work into it. They wanted you to pay for the like included feature tutorials.
That's crazy.
yeah, so
Yeah.
not happening. Sony and PlayStation, they're a bun like they're just like yeah sure whatever we'll put them on the internet. You can print off their likeness, you make card decals out of them, whatever, knock yourself
Yeah.
out. Then Capcom, of course, I love Capcom, like Monster Hunter, Street Fighter, all that good jazz. Yeah.
It just
Yeah.
depends on what's popular next year
hmm
or what's popular now that hasn't been adapted
They
into
could get away
Magic
with a
yet.
Resident Evil set.
Yeah,
And there's
zombies,
Resident Evil all the time, it feels like.
zombies, plants, plant zombies.
I mean,
Plants
it
I
versus
would
would
be
like
cool.
to.
zombies.
It would be cool to have like a Kingdom Hearts, but I think that'd be really hard with Lorcana.
Well, I mean, they had Final Fantasy already,
Yeah,
That's
but
true.
what I'm
so
saying. We're just missing
yeah.
the Disney half of it.
So I mean, yeah. So if they have Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts isn't like out. Maybe they could even do like a cross Lorcana where Lorcana gets a handful of iconic Magic characters, and we get a handful of iconic Disney characters. This is get really becoming Fortniteification, like in the a very extreme way. But if we're just if there's already freaking SpongeBob, then anything's possible, I guess. If
See,
Dwight
I
Schrute and SpongeBob can be in the same deck, anything's possible.
What if,
I would
since we
like to
got The
see.
Office, what
Oh,
if we got Parks and Rec? Sorry,
I'm
Sam.
sorry, we
oh
cut
no,
Sam
that's
off
fine.
twice.
I would actually be okay with that just because I like Parks and Rec.
Okay, go ahead, Sam. I'm sorry.
I would like to. Well, it's a two-parter. One, I'd like to see more games. From I'd like to see some Microsoft games be made into it. Just because we got Sony, throw some some from them. Some Gears of
Portal?
War cards would be pretty cool.
Oh,
They've got artifacts. They've got every single thing that you could want. Obviously Halo, but I don't think that'll ever happen. But nice.
Well, with Star Trek, I think that's actually more possible than you think.
But my left field, and everybody's gonna be like, this guy's weird. We need a goddamn Teletubbies set.
Tubby
Eli
custard.
has
I
been
want to
saying
be able
Teletubbies
to use
nonstop.
that baby in the sun to murder everybody at the table.
Yeah, that would be a perfect reskin of
Sun
which
Titan.
no,
Child of Alara.
Child of
Yeah.
Alara. Yeah.
Then food tokens would be Tubby Custard or whatever it's called.
Tubby
Yes.
Telly
custard.
Custard? Tubby
Yeah.
Custard?
Yeah.
And since they did the horror version of Furby, I want to see a horror version of Teletubbies while we're at it.
That'd be cool.
Man,
I've seen
Five
Well, I think
Nights
edits
at
of that for
Freddy's?
years
Five Nights at
online.
Freddy's or then like they a
Oh,
deep
that's
fried they
true.
did a bunch of like deep fried horror of Thomas the Tank Engine like 5 years ago. They could absolutely do that too.
now I doubt they'll do it, but like maybe a creepy pasta secret layer.
Oh,
Ooh,
that'd be baller.
Ooh,
I
Siren Head and
love
stuff like that.
Slenderman.
pasta.
Yeah.
What do you
So I don't
got,
think
Keith?
anybody owns creepy pastas. So
No.
Yeah. Okay, going to Keith, then I have an idea.
Yeah, so I just hope they keep offering like cool products. Like there's that draft at home sort of thing for Lorwyn. There are these cool like pizza box bundles for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There's the upcoming Dan Secret Lair, which is that like specific format, and it's the whole
Yeah.
deck that you need to play that format.
Yeah.
I think Prof touched on it in a video, but Secret Lair supporting like alternate formats would be really cool. Just like decks that are ready to go out of the box
I
for
have like
some niche sort of thing. Yeah, go ahead.
so I've been going through like random bulk. I got a bunch of old cards at like through garage sales and stuff like that. And I have about 15 Dans. Just
Nice.
I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I have like 15 of them. If you need a Dan, just hit me up. We can make it happen.
I'll be Dan.
You said I'll be damned.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did want to I do like Keith's pivot over to like products that we like to see. I think they with the collectors boosters and stuff like that, I think they almost need something uh in between at this point because like those are just so silly. Go ahead.
I have an idea.
Set
Yeah.
boosters?
A deck builder's toolkit with packs from each set coming out
That'd be
that,
fun.
that comes at the end. Because, like, those were fun back in the day. And you could build, like, really decent things with those. And then now we just don't have them anymore.
Oh
Good
yeah, I
too.
like those mixed bag ones though. When we were playing back in like 2012, whenever people were get starting, that's how a lot of people started in our play group. They would get a little bit of Innistrad, a little bit of um, uh, what Phyrexia was before it was
Yeah.
yeah. But anyway, yeah, you get like a good little mix and go from there.
And some core
They,
cards and stuff
yeah,
like
they're
that.
doing a little bit with just like beginner boxes and like starter decks, but those
Yeah.
are just like standard sort of products.
Yeah. What do you have to say, Kitty?
Rubs.
Anything anything that you're going to try to do better about when building decks in 2026.
Not just throwing cards in because I feel like they have to be in there.
Yeah,
so
so
staples out the window.
Yeah, not all of them, but I mean, I just feel like you go to build a
It gets
deck
boring.
and there's so many cards that you feel like you have to have in there, and it's like I just want to be intentional for every card in the 99 instead
Yeah.
of just like throwing in, having way less space. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Keith.
there's a way to do it where I guess maybe you separate them into its different stack, but a group of like commander decks where there is zero overlap. So you could do a
Hmm.
whole bunch of unique decks with, because each one would obviously play very differently if none of the
That's
staples are overlapped between the color pairings and stuff like that.
that's a it's like Canadian Highlander or something like
Okay,
that.
maybe yeah, it's
Yeah,
similar
where
to that.
where you have to have like a certain amount of decks built, and like not only can you not repeat a card in one deck, but it's
Yeah, say
for
like
that whole
five
set
decks
that
or
you make.
something.
Yeah, yeah. It's like a whole tournament of decks that you have, and you can't repeat cards. That'd be cool. That'd be hard, but it'd be cool.
Yeah, definitely a challenge.
Choose where you put your mana rocks wisely.
Yeah. What do you got, Josh?
I think just in general, more graveyard control. I feel like that's something that I forget to have in my bat, and like just how easy it is to throw Bajuka Bog and a deck with black in it, but I'm still not doing it. And then how much of an impact that can make. I keep forgetting that the graveyard is a resource for a lot of players, and having an answer to that, at least two answers of that in each EDH deck, it
Accent
can be big.
came out. For me, I had something again, but I lost it. What the frick? Samuel?
Um, as much as I'd want it to happen, it'll probably never go back to the way it was. I want to see more power to the actual players of the game.
Power to the players.
Like, here, somehow stop scalpers. I don't know it'd be hard, but man.
I think we're
Or
I
it's
think we're
just
screwed.
something more of the game is more readily available at a decent more price. So just every average Joe could just go out and just pick up things and play for cheap. I know that they could buy booster packs, but like there's more to it than that.
But
I think just having MSRP and actually enforcing it would be absolutely
Yeah.
wonderful. It's not going to happen.
MTG needs to be non for profit.
Yeah.
That's uh,
If they
Hasbro.
find out about that, they're gonna send some SUVs to my house or something now because spitting that
Pinkertons.
type of malarkey.
Just like shoot Nerf guns at you.
Bang, 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 bang.
Yep.
Uh, so, yeah, no, but how about I like where your head's at. Deck building wise, is there anything that you're gonna do different, or are you trying to do different that you might some things you might run into whenever you're building decks?
I'd like to be because I'm a big like I know everybody else here. Like I'm just gonna throw this question out. How many lands do you put into your commander decks? This is part of my answer here. I just want to give scope out to you guys. I want to gauge something.
I was doing 40, but I'm down to 33.
I was doing 33, but I'm up to 37.
Yeah, it depends on the deck, but 35 plus.
I'm going to try to just constantly make decks that have less than 30.
Holy shit, you'll never, well, are you just gonna have like a ton of dual modal things that can also function as lands? Um,
No,
like
can't. Nope.
I thought he was going to say he's going to make decks with no lands.
I could
uh,
try. I don't know how well it would be, but I could try.
You could
I
do
think
it.
it's probably possible.
It would be
You
very expensive because a Mox Opal will have to be going in there. Anything
no,
cheap to go in there to produce mana.
and no, you can just have that
Like a jeweled
the
lotus or
the son
something.
of the Rakthar, son of what's
And
his face?
Yeah,
technically,
Rogue
if
Rack.
if
Yeah.
I wanted
Like
mana producers, I
Ragajaga.
mean
Well,
the spacecraft from Edge of Eternities, they produce mana.
Mhm. Yep. Then
That's a lofty goal there.
yeah, I mean, yeah, that'd be difficult. But yeah, no, I think that's crazy sauce. I think are you just gonna have to like mulligan a bunch till you like get a god hand or
Nope, just gonna have to have a lot of utility in there.
Mhm. Okay, we'll see it. Like I've found I've always sworn by 33, and then recently I've decided I have like four utility lands that are like dual modal that I've been adding in at any given point of a deck
I'm
to
currently at
put up
32.
so I'm running at like 37 with 4 dual modals.
There's
So
so many.
yeah,
Yeah, I
so
think in my pirate deck with lots of like treasure and card draw, it's only like 33, 34 or something like that. But yeah, you need a lot of draw to counteract, dead hands and stuff like that.
Okay. I'm
Um,
gonna put that on the back burner. Like it's gonna be back there. I'm gonna slowly build that and see how that
yeah,
goes.
definitely something you'd have to iterate on. Just play and play and play and improve it every time.
It had to be Wooburg.
It'd be fun to make a deck that has no lands and then
It
a
could be
deck that's
mono
all
blue.
lands.
I
yeah,
ain't touching mono blue. You don't. You'd have to pay me to build a mono blue.
I'll pay you a
I
dollar.
So, the all land deck, I remember we played a prank once in college. We had a buddy build a Borgamos deck that was all lands, and we were pretending like he was mana screwed the whole time. Then he finally got his commander. Then he just dumped his hand and like one shot someone for 21 like damage from the hand out of nowhere. It's like, oh man, your new deck, you're just mana flooded. We're so sad for you. And then out of
No.
nowhere, he plays his commander and blasts a random guy for like 21. That's all he did all game, but it was a fun prank.
That's awesome. So good. Um, all right. So how about some big news for 2026? Uh, I think we've talked about it before, but we've got a new logo coming out
Yo,
for 2026.
there
There
it
it is.
is.
Yeah. Then
Yeah.
then a big part that my favorite one of my favorite like business quotes is the hardest part of graphic design is making something that doesn't look like a penis or swastika. You've avoided both. Excellent job with graphic design, Nathan.
Yeah. And the good news is we've got a whole bag of them and we're going to get even more. So, if you want to pick up some Hexproof from Ward stickers, let us know. Get a hold of us and we will get a hold of you. We're gonna try and work on a new intro for the podcast. I'm not saying that that's coming right now, but in 2026, anything is possible. New merch. We're working on some shirt designs. So if people want to like rep the podcast, let us know. We're gonna put that together. We've got some guests that are lined up at some point in 2026. So some big names, some awesome people. We can't wait to bring them along. And then also dropping in October of 2026, we're doing Haunted Commander,
Ooh.
where we're going to go to a couple of places that are supposed to be haunted, play some games of Commander, see if we get scratched by some ghosts and spirits, and have fun. And we already talked about it. We're going to have some gameplay episodes dropping, along with the regular podcast episodes. The gameplay episodes aren't going to be cut very much, so they're kind of going to be like those gameplay episodes that just kind of go kind of quick. That you know, us just getting together, playing over spell table, and just having some fun. So not a lot of graphics going on. Mostly just hopefully just watch them hang out, see how the decks do, see who wins, and things like that. It'll be a lot of fun. Um, I do want to kind of not to darken the podcast too much, um, but I do want to bring up my cousin Cody. He passed away a couple days ago. He is a big reason why I got into playing trading card games in the first place. Um, and I just want to say that he's going to be missed. He was a fan of us, and I can't wait to keep this going, just to keep a smile on his face because I know that that's what he would have wanted. Um, so I appreciate you guys sticking around with me, doing this podcast. I look forward to 2026 and everything that we can accomplish. Um, you guys are the best team that I could ever think of, and I really appreciate you a lot. Um, and with all of that, does this episode resolve?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah,
Yes,
absolutely.
All
It
sir.
right.
resolves.
Awesome.
Yep.
We'll see you
Yeah.
guys next week. Thank you. Bye.
Yes.
Bye.
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 Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of Hexproof from Ward. If you like what you heard, you can continue to listen to us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. You can watch us on YouTube. You can also give us a follow on Instagram and Blue Sky. We'll see you next week.